Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video for you. This video is about the cheapest secret rare comic books that we have in Veve right now. The top 10 cheapest, okay? I just did a video, you can check it out on my channel, of the top 10 cheapest collectibles that we also have in Veve. That's a pretty cool list too, if you ask me. This one, in my opinion, is even better. I really love this list. There's so many good comic books in here that are secret rares. You get those great master collector points in the future, and some of them are just so undervalued, if you ask me, okay? So let's get into my top 10 right here. And when I say top 10, I'm going to start with the least cheapest all the way down to the cheapest, okay? In terms of like how they are in the marketplace, right? The 10th one, is in 10th place. It's really great. The number one cheapest one, okay, is pretty cool. We have some right in the middle that are just amazing. If you ask me, let me know what you think after you see them, okay? I really want to know what you think about these. If you're going to pick any up, there's some really good grabs right here. Okay, let's go through it right now, would you? Okay. Let's just we'll get to the little information section first, okay? Like I did in my previous video as well with the collectibles. So if you got the top 5, if you bought the 5 cheapest that I'm going to show you on this list, it would only cost you like 2,000 gems, okay? So you could get 5 secret rare comic books in the app, okay, for 2,000 gems. And you might think, oh, well, they're going to be junky or something, but they're not, right? They're not. This is the crazy part. The total editions, if you added up all 10, there's 6,000 total editions, okay? So, because there's like about 600 each, right? And the total listed of these comics is about 1,125. So there's about 9% of all of these that are actually available to purchase. People are holding the rest, okay? People might have multiples, right? Who knows what's going on? But anyway, 9% is pretty low. So we're not like, this isn't like, there's not half of them for sale, right? People are actually holding these, right? So consider that when we're looking at the list. Okay, let's get into the 10th cheapest right here. Okay, 10th cheapest. We're going to start off with a pretty cool one, Daredevil 25, Secret Rare. This one's a newer comic that came out more recently, 600 editions. There's only 48 listed, super low listings on this one, okay? And it goes for $447. So that's cheap. Like we're talking under 500. So now this is the 10th, okay? Every single one under here is under 500 gems, okay? Let's just say that because we're sitting here at the 10th. Okay, and everything below this is cheaper. Okay, so consider that, right? That's a really cool comic. I mean, beautiful cover art, great secret rare. Okay, number 9, the 9th cheapest. Okay, we got a Spider-Man comic. I mean, a Spider-Man secret rare. This is Amazing Spider-Man 293, part of that Craven story. Really fantastic comic. There's only 70 listed, okay? And we're talking 440 gems. I mean, fantastic. If you can get a secret rare Spider-Man comic for under 500 gems, I mean, it's a total joke. I really think that these ones are going to fly. I mean, they're going to go for sure. So let's just go on to number 8, okay, of the cheapest, okay? This one's funny, right? It's the Ultimates number 1. Great Captain America cover. I mean, that's what makes this one really cool, but really cheap as well, right? But this one's more valuable, than some of the other ones coming up, which is going to be surprising to me. 51 available, goes for $439, okay? So right again, just a little bit cheaper. They're all close together in the top part right here. Really cool comic book, okay? Let's check out what we got. Number 7, okay? The cheapest. Okay, we got the new Young Avengers, okay, with the first appearance right here. This one goes for, $433, so we're just creeping down a little bit in value. Only 36 available in the market, okay? Not many people are selling secret rares right now, okay? So these are cheap. If you grab a couple, I mean, that just diminishes how many more people how less people are selling them, right? Like if if I went and I bought 3 of them, that would be, there'd only be 33 available. And that we start to get into minute numbers of what you can actually buy. Okay, very cool comic. This character, she's probably going to be like in more shows, more movies. We'll see what happens with her. I mean, really cool comic book. Great cover art too, of course, right? Let's get to the 6th cheapest secret rare comic book we got, and it's another Spider-Man, okay, Web of Spider-Man. There's only 70 editions of this one, okay? This is $429, okay? So another secret rare Spider-Man that you get with the black suit. I mean, it's just unbelievable. They're so cheap right now. I love it. This is a great chance to pick them up for sure for anybody, if you ask me. I mean, you know how I am with comic books if you watch my channel. I love them, right? Especially the black suit Spider-Man. I mean, unbelievable. And I love the storyline, right? So let's get to number 5, the 5 cheapest, okay? And here we go. We have X-Men 308. Okay, this is that Thanksgiving one, remember? This one's going for $4.25. Okay, there's only 54 available in the marketplace. Pretty cool comic book. In my opinion, the Spider-Man ones are like way better for around the same price, but decent comic book, right? Let's get into the fourth cheapest, okay? I just can't even believe some of these, right? Another Amazing Spider-Man 294, okay? This is that Craven story. There's Craven right there, going for $4.10. Okay, there's only 61 available in the marketplace. Oh, these Spider-Man comics are such an opportunity. I mean, I could just gush about them all day, and I kind of am, right? I just can't help myself, right? Okay, number 3 cheapest, okay? Here we go. We got another Spider-Man right here. It's getting funny, right? They're so undervalued. This one is the Spectacular Spider-Man where he's in the window. There's 76 available in the market. Okay, 410 gems as well. I mean, this is just really awesome opportunity for secret rares. You get the 6 points if you have one. I mean, such a great opportunity, right? Second cheapest, okay, secret rare that we have in the entire app. And we're going again with the Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man 132. This is that one where he's in the sewer. I mean, we're going for 400 gems right now, okay, for this particular one as well. There's only 58 available. Oh my God, like if somebody decides to grab a couple, they're just going to go up in value like nuts. It's going to be awesome, right? Anyway, so that's the second cheapest. But what is the cheapest secret rare that you can buy on Veve as a comic book right now, okay? Let's check it out, okay? Number 1, the cheapest you can possibly get, okay, is the Darkhawk, okay, number 1 secret rare, and you can pick this one for $3.98, okay? Now, there's 600 available. There's only 41 for sale. So like I said, it's not like there's 400 available. People still hold on to these, okay? They still have lots of value in the long term, okay? We're talking Darkhawk. I know he's a kind of a nobody character, this comic from the 90s. It's almost like a meme, right? But then, of course, they are talking to people about, maybe playing Darkhawk in the MCU. So who knows what happens with that, right? Like I said, if he comes out, one thing I always think about these kind of fringe characters is that the Guardians of the Galaxy were like kind of nowhere, and then they came up with that a great movie, and they really did it right with the great actors and the funny and the comedy and the action and all that, and they tied it in, and then suddenly Guardians of the Galaxy, their comic books went sky high. So there's things to consider. I don't know if that's ever going to happen with Darkhawk or anything like that, right? So whatever, right? But it's interesting to consider. You just start looking at the news, go out there, go online, type in Darkhawk if you want, type up news, like check out what's going on. When you're buying comics, they're really, really, they really tie to stuff that happens in the real world, okay? Value on comic books does that. Even in Veve, I know Veve's a different marketplace than the real world marketplace for comics, but they do kind of connect in that way in regards to like if something big is happening in the real world, some of these comics start to jump, right? So, in Veve as well. We've noticed it already. We've already seen it, okay? So let's just scroll back through the list. Okay, like I said, we got Spider-Man comic right here at number 2. I mean, I can't even believe that, okay? We have in the top 5 of the cheapest secret rares that we have 1, 2, okay, 3 Spider-Man comics in the top 5 of the cheapest secret rares on the app. Is anybody else think that that's absolutely nuts? I mean, it's Spider-Man, right? So, I think it's just a matter of time before these ones just vault up there and they get bigger, and people are going to want them because it's the black suit. I mean, it's so amazing to me, right? So like I said, and then we have this X-Men comic thrown in the middle, right? Okay, and then we have like another Spider-Man right there, like I said, and then we have the new Avengers comic right here, okay, and then of course we have this Captain America Ultimates comic, which is really cool. Okay, then we got another Spider-Man, right? And then, of course, at the 10th spot, we have the Daredevil comic, okay, that just came out recently, right? So anyway, really cool comics. You could pick up the top 5 right now, or if you don't even want the top 5, because maybe you don't want Darkhawk or something, you could pick up basically 5 of those Spider-Man secret rares right now for around 2,000 gems. I mean, just think about that. You'll have them in your vault. You got 6 points for each because they're not stacking, right? So anyway, I'm probably going to do that. I might do that. I'll pick up. I don't have any of them at the moment. I had to sell a lot of my comics to get Superman. So I'm starting to relook at what I want to get, right? And so we'll see what happens about what I want to pick up, as well, and what you want to pick up, So let me know what you think of the list, right? In the comments, just let me know which of these comics you think is like super undervalued. If you think any of them are undervalued, or if you think they're all like right where they should be. Maybe they're right where they should be, and they're never going to go up in value more than that. just let me know. Let me know what you think. And if there's other comics that you think are really undervalued, that are like close to this, that are close to this top 10 as a secret rare, please let us know in the comments. I want to know, right? I'd love to hear what you think. You can also follow me on Instagram. I put the link in my description, and I'll follow you back, and then we can, show each other what we're doing. We can like share stuff, and that's really cool. And then I have put the link to my Twitter account there too. So if you're on Twitter and you want to follow me, I'll follow you back as well. That's how I get to see what people are doing, right? I mean, that's how I get to see what you're doing, and we get to communicate a bit, which is really cool. Like you said, if you have questions, you can always ask in the comments. I'll try to get to as many as I can for sure. Give you my opinions on things, right? So like I said, this isn't an opinion video, right? Even though I gave you my opinions about the Spider-Mans, right? I think they're like great, of course, but I'm a Spider-Man fan. What can I tell you? And Spider-Man in the app is like really powerful, right? If you remember, I watched my video from a few days ago. I put him as the #1 character to collect in Veve. Just my opinion, as the character that we have in Veve right now is Spider-Man is the #1 collect. So anyway, check that out, and also watch the video that I mentioned as well if you want, about the secret rare collectibles, because I did that one just before this, and this one's come out after. Okay. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Hit like if you like the video as well. That would be awesome. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Good luck on the drops, and happy collecting.